Hey guys, let me start again in my customary way. Hola people, my name is EyiyemiOlivia Chats, and I've been getting the prompt from the Holy Spirit to do a video series on things that he puts in my mind, right? And I've been ignoring this prompt for, I'm ashamed to say, a long time. And I spoke about it with two of my friends yesterday, and they were like, so this is me being accountable. It's probably going to be called Yemi Chats, because I'd also started a podcast which I've abandoned now. I mean, let's just say that. It's not that I'm not consistent, it's just that sometimes, so I'm not consistent. Okay, so this is just an intro, so you guys know what it is you would be listening to. I will try and promo it before, but being that the prompts are coming from the Holy Spirit, he's orderly, so whatever, mess ups are along the way would be fully owned by me. But in line with politics in the atmosphere and politicking as is happening in Nigeria, I'm going to talk on this episode about my visit to the Inec office in the Kushofe local government area. So I've tried to revalidate my voter's card online, and while I have the physical card, now I'm one of those people that when they say you should do something, I don't wait. I typically do not wait until the last minute. That just negates what I said at the beginning, but let's just follow me. So I went to the Inec office and I took a scanned copy. So I scanned the copy of my voter's card and I didn't take the physical card. And I got there and there was a little table, a little wooden table with a couple of chairs, 2 or 3 chairs under a tree in front of the Inec office. The width of the road driving into the Inec office can take one car. It can't take more than one car at a time. So if that car is driving down that road, probably one person can walk on the side of the road, but it would not be comfortable. So this guy is sitting on this table. I greet him and I ask, I've tried to validate my card online. It's telling me that the details, they can't find the details. And I'm thinking, how is that possible? And he goes, so do you have the card? So you're going to have to drop the card and write your name. And then I looked on the table and I noticed that he had little square boxes, cardboard boxes with numbers on it. And it immediately took me back to the 1990s, late 1980s, early 1990s, where you'd go to the bank and they'll give you a tally number. And I thought to myself, we're in 2022. So I'm like, okay, I have a scanned copy. Would you like to see it? And it was like, Madam, drop your physical card, and then when you drop it, you write your name, and then when you write your name, you wait. So I looked behind me, and there were people hanging around the fence of the compound across the road. Fortunately for the people, there's a built-up stand, so they could lean against it or hop on and sit on it in the sun, mind you. I love the sun, but I'm thinking, okay, so I said, so how long will I have to wait? He said, he doesn't know. I said, what are the office hours? He says, 9 to 3. And I'm like, okay, so why don't you want to see the scanned copy? Wait, madam, is the physical copy? And I said, okay, please, I'm not fighting you, right? That I just want, this is for my own understanding. What you're looking for in the details is in the scanned copy. He goes, it's when you write your name and they call you, then you go inside and you go and explain. So in my head, I'm thinking, sheet of paper, tally numbers. I was like, okay, when will we get the card? Do you know how long the wait time is? He does not know. When will we get the cards? Maybe December. I'm like, sorry? December, as in, and I went a couple of weeks ago, about a week ago actually, so maybe about 6-7 days ago, and I'm like, that's a week, yeah, it is. And I'm like, December. Why December? He said, madam, just write your name and go and wait. So I was like, today is not the day for waiting. So I took my beautiful self and I strutted off. And my brother sent me a link and I was going earlier. I was like, you know what, guy? I said, the day that I have absolutely nothing to do, I will go early of course, I would not be number one because I'm sure some people would have been sitting outside the office from 7 a.m. and I will wait it out. So my question to Inec is, we're in 2022, almost everybody has a smartphone. Well, maybe not almost everybody, but you know what I mean. If you can do WhatsApp, if you can do Facebook, if you can do, what else is maybe complicated on, if you can load credit on your phone, if you can download music, then you can go on a website and load on your information. People take selfies all the time, right? So why is Inec not making this easier, in quote, on the population? Why are we still in 2022 writing down names and giving tally numbers and giving people a wait time of they do not know? And then it's going to take 6 months to get the card back, if at all we get it back. If I do not get my card back, that means I cannot vote. So off the top of my head, I'm thinking, is this a ploy so that we do not vote? Let me just tell Inec now that we are not going to back down, right? It is my responsibility to vote. How I vote is not your business, but I should have the power at the tip of my fingers to vote. If I can walk into the banking hall and pick up an ATM card in under 30 minutes, then Inec can do on-the-spot capturing. If I can get my driver's license without having to go and have it captured, and that's for if you're going to renew it, right? Just to go, and I can just go and pick it up, and I can do everything else online. Then Inec can capture voters online. We've got to get past this point where everything, we have to move to a physical office. Technology is there for a reason, right? And let's deploy it. Let's capture as many people as we can. And while I'm thinking about that, while I'm speaking about that, can we also just collapse the BVN, the PVC, the passport, the driver's license, the NIN? I mean, if you hadn't captured my details with BVN, what are the chances that you're going to capture it with NIN or PVC? It's the same details. Same details. So, I'm going to always try and end on a positive note. And the positive note is, no matter how frustrating the process may be, get your PVC. Speak out against what isn't right. We have lingered in the space of it does not concern me for too long. And our eyes are beginning to be opened, a lot of people's eyes are rather beginning to be open to the fact that it does concern you. If it doesn't concern you, it concerns somebody who is related to you, right? So let's stop being blasé about our lives, our past, our present, and our future. Let's change the narrative. My name is EyiyemiOlivia, and this is Eyiyemi Chats. Nigeria.